Improvements to automation and the introduction of digital technologies promise to revolutionize the industrial and manufacturing sectors. However, for businesses where human skill and craftsmanship add value to the products they create, which cannot or should not be replaced, integrating new technologies with human capabilities is not a straightforward proposition. Companies like Ztift, based in Eskilstuna, Sweden, rely heavily on the skilled and experience of their employees to manufacture small batches of high-quality, bespoke products for their customers.
So I'm Henrik Johansson. I'm the CEO and co-owner of Ztift. Ztift is a contract manufacturer of complete services and products according to our customer specifications and needs. We started the company in 2010, so it's a fairly young company. Our focus in terms of offering is everything from product design, pre-production services to full series production. And not volume production, I should say, because our niche is low volume, high mix type of products. And that requires a much higher degree of craftsmanship in all our team members.
The Upskill project, using ethnographic research, will create a unique and detailed understanding of the relationship between automation, digital technologies, and the human skills and creativity that are needed in certain manufacturing environments, and examine how they can be integrated effectively.
My name is Bengt Köping Olsson. I'm a PhD in innovation design. I work as a senior lecturer and researcher in the Department of Innovation Management at Mälardalen University. An interest for me in the project is that the automation, digitalization affects this creativity. So I see a connection, relationships that I want to study, to investigate between creativity, humanity, skills on the one side, and digitalization, automatization on the other side. As the example here at Ztift is in order to, for instance, assemble the locks and also testing them, you need to know how they are constructed, how they are produced, how they are used in order to see what needs to be changed. So that is kind of crucial, at least for this kind of production.
You can look at these type of locks. Normally, this has to be fine-tuned after the final assembly. This can only be done by the human hand because you have that sense how this should operate. It's very hard to describe that feeling by a machine. And why is that so? Because how this old lock is designed in the beginning, this might be designed in the 60s. You had a different technology how you solve the key combinations by levers. If you take a look here on the workbench, you see all these levers makes up different key combinations in the way you decide to put them in the lock. And based on what key combination you have, you might end up with a different result on each lock, which needs to be fine-tuned by hand, by the operator in this case. So,
yeah, this is an interesting piece of machine.
It is. This is a dedicated machine designed to perform control operations on a lock case. So what you see here, you have a revolving table with 4 different stations. You have a feeding, an input station, and you have 2 different control stations here. And these control stations are meant to replicate the human hand, the human sense. Yeah. And then you have the output station over here. Here's the lock, here's the key. So what this is doing is replicating my feeling here. Is it smooth enough? If it's too rough? And then by these 2 stations, this machine should determine that. However, the outcome is 40% negative if you run the same batch of product through this machine, whereas a human only senses 2%. So the difficulty here is to how can you replace the human sense in a pneumatic machine.
So as Henrik described, automating job roles does not always work out. Therefore, what the Upskill project aims to identify are the technology and skills gaps and training needs to improve production processes, enabling Ztift to effectively integrate the technologies that can be utilized alongside the human skills, creativity and innovation that are vital to their business and desired by their customers.